LinkedIn is patriarchy in a bottle and why that breaks job markets. How digital deference turned hiring into performance art. Part 1. This post is specifically for feminist scholars, sociologists, along those lines. I would be very interested to talk to you about my working theory. Hi, my name is Sarah Trumbull. I'm the founder and CEO of the Job Applicant Perspective, the first anonymous user reviews for job ads across the US. This post comes from a blog post coming out on Wednesday. I would be actively interested for your read, especially if you're familiar with a term like market for lemons, George Akerlof's market for lemons. Yeah, economics, and I'm going to take a big swing at patriarchy. The platform where you're never enough. LinkedIn says it's where careers are built, but open the hood and the incentives tell a different story. The platform profits from your insecurity, from your fear of not being enough. The longer you chase, the more they win. It's patriarchy in a bottle. A system that tells you polish harder, perform harder, obey harder, while withholding the very information you need to succeed. What platforms, recruiters, or algorithms are actually looking for. How to evaluate the jobs you're applying for. Who you'd really be working with. When a market demands digitized deference, when users must perform submission instead of receiving transparency, it stops being a marketplace. Job seekers are trained to compete in endless audition, optimizing resumes and boosting posts, decoding keywords, all while applying to the jobs that often don't even exist. Meanwhile, platforms rake in profits from churn, not matches. The incentives aren't broken. They're working exactly as designed. Who this is for. This post is for job seekers tired of performing for an opaque system, employers and recruiters frustrated by misalignment and disengagement, researchers, journalists, and policymakers exploring the dynamics of online labor markets, anyone interested in the intersection of technology, social power, and economic efficiency. Note, when an economic market is created online, where the vendors receive digitized deference from their stakeholders, as opposed to the vendors required to be deferential to their stakeholders, a very old, very familiar social power structure emerges. And it helps explain why we built a job market for lemons and thought we were building efficiency. Work like this is dedicated to my daughter and my son, and to all the daughters of the future and sons of the future. If I can rip sinew from bone, where bone is patriarchy, but the muscle that holds it together has to be pulled apart, that's a gift to the world.